guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you guys how to make ESCOVITCH fish, but to get started we'll be making the ESCOVITCH pickle first. So here I'll be using some apple cider vinegar. You can use any kind of vinegar that you like. I have 1 onion, some garlic, and bell peppers in all colors. I'll also be using some scotch bonnet peppers, some pimento seeds, sugar, salt, and black pepper. Let's jump right into it. So you guys know I like to come prepared when I'm doing a video. I like to prep all my stuff first and then start shooting my videos. But today I'll do something different. I want to show you guys how you have to cut your vegetables. So for your peppers, this is how you will cut them lengthway. They call it julienne. So we'll julienne the peppers and then we'll move on to our onions and the rest of our ingredients. So for your onions, you want to slice them in rings, just like I'm doing here. You want to slice them, and I forgot to tell you guys that I was going to use carrots because the recipe calls for carrots, and I'll be using 2 small carrots and I'll be slicing them in the julienne style, just like we did the bell peppers. We'll slice them lengthway and then we'll move on to our garlic, peppers, and all the other ingredients. So for your garlic, you want to chop them like I'm doing here. Just rough chop them just as they are. And for your scotch bonnet peppers, if you don't like a lot of spice, you can just use 1 pepper. That pepper is a main ingredient. You can't skip the pepper. You have to have that pepper in there. But you can just use 1 if you don't like a lot of spice. And what you can do is remove the seeds. The seeds is what causes the pepper to be super spicy. And if you don't like the spice, just remove them. What I'll do here is remove some of my seeds and I will leave some of them in there. And that's it. I will show you guys how we will, prepare this pickle when we're all done chopping the vegetables. So here in my preheated pot, I did add about 1 tablespoon of oil. And now I will add my carrots. We'll cook the carrots first because they are the toughest and we want to soften them up just a little bit, but not too soft because we still want them to have a crunch to them. We'll cook them for about 2 minutes and move on to the next step. Next, we'll add our onions and bell peppers. We'll mix until well combined and then we will let them go for about 2 minutes. So at this point, we'll add the rest of our ingredients. We'll add the garlic, scotch bonnet peppers, we'll add some black pepper, salt, we'll add our vinegar, and then we will add the sugar. The sugar is just to help to balance out the acidity of the vinegar. And we will let this go for about 5 minutes, guys, just so all those veggies can absorb that vinegar and it will be super yummy. Now if you know you're going to make ESCOVITCH fish, I suggest that you make this the day before so that it can sit overnight and that pickle will become extremely intense and super delicious. That's what I'm doing here. I'm not actually making my whole entire meal now. I'm just making the ESCOVITCH pickle and I will let this sit overnight, and tomorrow when I fry my fish, it will be absolutely amazing, guys. I'm telling you, nothing goes better with fish than this pickle right here. It's so delicious. You guys have to try it. We'll let this go for 5 minutes and it's all done. So after 5 minutes, this is now done. And what we'll do is turn the heat off and let this cool down completely. And then we will transfer it to a storing jar and let it sit on the counter overnight. Now that we've got our escovitch pickle all set, we will now move on to our fish. I will be seasoning my fish and let it sit overnight as well, because I'm very particular with fish. It has to be well seasoned. So guys, let's take a look at how we will season our fish. I have 2 red snapper here that I went ahead and washed and soaked for about 15 minutes in some lime, lemon, and vinegar. And for my seasonings, I'll be using some fresh green seasoning. I'll be using some all-purpose seasoning, Old Bay seasoning, black pepper, and fish seasoning. So next, what we'll do is combine all of the seasonings just to create a marinade for the fish. This is how I season my fish. I am Guyanese, so this is our way of seasoning fish. We like to use our fresh green seasoning. I will leave the link to the green seasoning down in the description box for those that are interested. And we like to use our fresh green seasoning to season the fish. It just gives it a better taste and flavor than if you were to use just the powder seasonings. And I will season this fish liberally, and then I will sit it in my refrigerator to marinate overnight. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did place 2 incisions on both sides of my fish so that the seasonings will penetrate deep down into the flesh and the fish will be well marinated. So that's what you want to do. You want to slice your fish on both sides. You can put as much slices as you like. I just put 2 because I feel like that's enough. And we'll place our seasoning right in there, and we'll rub the fish, massage the fish generously with the seasonings inside of the head, inside of the belly, on the outside and stuff. And then we'll place this in a Ziploc bag and, let it sit overnight. So guys, fast forward to the next day. I have here a tray with some flour. This is just plain flour, and I will coat my fish in the flour to fry it. This is how we fry fish in Guyana, and this is how I like my fish done. But if you like yours fried a different way, you can surely go ahead and fry your fish the way you like. For this recipe, it's just a guide basically. I am just showing you guys how I cook my escovitch fish. You can go ahead and cook yours the way you like. You can switch it up. You can do what you prefer. It's your choice. You have to eat this food, so do whatever you like. I will coat my fish with this flour, and then we'll head over to the stove and fry them. So here in my preheated oil, I will now place my fish in here, and these fish took about 8 minutes to cook per side. And because they are so big, they took about 8 minutes. But if you have smaller fish, you can cook them for about 5 minutes, or at least until they look nice and golden brown. Now we'll flip them and allow them to cook evenly for about 8 minutes on the other side. Look how yummy they look already, guys. I can't wait to just dig in. I know they're going to be super amazing. Once they're done, you want to remove them from the oil, and we will place these on a draining rack. The rack is great for them because it will drain nicely and still remain nice and crispy. I feel like when you place them on a paper towel, they sit in the drippings of the oil and it becomes soggy faster. So once everything is done, you want to just garnish your fish with that ESCOVITCH pickle. And this is how it will look. Absolutely amazing. I will be enjoying mine with some rice and peas and fried ripe plantains. And this is it, guys. This is how I make a super delicious ESCOVITCH fish. I do hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share it, leave a comment down below. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button for me. I will be leaving all my ingredients and measurements down in the description box. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Enjoy!